Morning, how we doing? Video alert. Started this a few months ago, but obviously we were outside because the spring was really good and summer was good. But I want to get these few indoor jobs finished now because obviously in about a month we're back outside. This area originally was the outside wall of the house. There was a window outside there and a window outside there, quite bizarre because they were tiny. They were both bricked up. This one I discovered about 25 years ago when I was doing some work in here. So I recreated it, created a window so you got some light coming in. And this one, what happened, I only discovered that a few months ago. We had a really bad flood. We had a new central heating put in, but we had a burst pipe, which was a weak joint, which burst, caused a lot of damage in the house. But like, you know, I didn't make £4 at the insurance company. I just did the work myself. It took months to dry out. We had the floor up, the carpets up, we had plaster off the wall, ceilings down. But I did all the work myself. I may post the pictures one of the days. But this area, a lot of water had come down through the walls. This area would not dry out. It just kept having a damp patch, and I thought there's something wrong there. So I broke the plaster off, only to find there was another window. And the reason this window, didn't know it was there, it had been bricked up like that one previously, and that was the old pantry when the house was originally done, and there's probably a door on here. So the water was trapped in here because there was an original piece of outside glass, and water was trapped in and it just kept soaking out. So when I broke it, I thought, no, I'm definitely going to recreate this. If you look at this window here, it looks like when I put the top light off, you look like you got sunlight coming in. So I've created that, and I'm going to do exactly the same there. And but of course the walls are quite old and bad, so I'm going to skim them over. Now I've treated this with multi-purpose PVA, and the reason I've done that, it's dry plaster, bumpy plaster, flaked off the paint. I've just sanded the paint off, caused copious amounts of dust, and I've put PVA on, which is a glue that you paint on, and it's tacky now, just like tacky glue. When I come to put the plaster on now, which is the next move, I'm actually going to be able to put the plaster on and it will stick on. What I've done here is I've removed the socket, because I know water's going to run down when I'm doing it. Taped up the electrics, should put the electrics off really, but then I'll have no light. So I've taped up the electrics, and I'm going to show you something here. Come round the corner here, I'm going to make that light fancy. Have a look at this switch just round here. I'll move that out of the way. And round here, there's a socket switch which I made before. See the lovely wooden surround? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make one for there, and also corner bead must go on to protect the corners, like I did that one before. Brand new corner bead. I'll create another window exactly the same with the LED, and you'll have 2 daylights. I might even go with the blue light there and pretend that's the nighttime moon coming in. But anyway, let me see if I can do a little bit of plastering for you, and then I'll show you later on how far we got on. So basically, obviously, you work away from your corners like that, away from your corners. This will eventually be a gorgeous new plastered wall. Now it's a bit of a sort of monotonous job for a while. You're putting it on, you're travelling it up, you're levelling it out. So what we'll do is we'll call an end to this video. I promise I'll carry on working, and I'll show you the results later. Simple.